that Xavier's opinion of him had increased by +6, received 108 RP, accumulated 157. The completely out-of-breath protagonist tried to catch his breath in the sweat of his brow, a notification with an oxygen level that was already on the edge. He understood that he had nothing more to lose and the oxygen level had noticeably decreased. The brown-haired man threw the shovel behind his head and frowned in the sweat of his brow, turning to the system because he wanted to find a search for knowledge that could develop skills. The system overload appeared. The main character stood with an angry look in the blue circle of the system. A message popped up that knowledge was detected and the absorption of the surrounding mana began. It was a bunch of pop-up notifications where, by combining these skills, he would be able to master the technique of the Azrahan core. He smiled maliciously, raising his fist, and was glad that he had not given up training since the duel with Newman and would be able to develop his skill as he wanted. His system asked in the window whether he wanted to master this technique, and he agreed. He spread his legs wide and began to absorb the blue color because he had acquired the skill of the aura. A glimmer of blue appeared in space. This ray of light began to circulate in space. His gray silhouette looked calm when the beam of light enveloped his heart, and he felt it all, but unfortunately, he did not have mana in his heart, but he could feel the presence of rings. Notification that mana had expanded by 120%. He slightly pressed his lips and realized that if he were an ordinary person, even if he trained hard, he might not get the result right away. But he had RP. A window with the Azrahan core technique popped up where he was going to increase the level in one click. He immediately pressed the increase skill key with his finger and inserted everything. He spread his legs wide again, began to study the blue light because he had increased the level of the core technique. Notification that mana had expanded by 125%. Then he again wanted to increase the level and pressed the corresponding key. He furiously continued to increase his level by pressing the key. But he tried to figure out if he would need these points later, but now he had no choice and would level up as long as he could. Out of breath, he stretched his finger to the system window,